This is a Thor News presentation. Thor News presents... Alright, this is a Thor News warning. Yes, the stereo cameras are going down, but that's good news. Dark matter, that's what took them down. Dark matter, dark matter, dark matter.
Some of the mystery sources could be clouds of dark matter, something that's never been seen before. Dark matter, an embarrassment of riches. Gold, dark matter.
Dark matter.
Dark matter.
Hello, everyone. I'm just chilling here at NASA's Locker Center, working with the dark matter team as the new head of NASA's PR department. I thought I would tell you that
Earth Science News.
Yeah, I know.
Weather on Earth and increased fuel consumption.
I'm gonna tell them about the climate change. Yes, the stereo cameras are going down. Yes, the stereo cameras are going down. I'm supposed to let you know that the cameras that watch the sun, we may be losing the stereo head camera and the stereo behind camera that watch the sun and watch Earth and watch the planet for a year or so. The stereo ahead and behind cameras, which have multiple functions, are going down to be taken offline. Bye-bye. And we've been warned and reminded that if the Soho camera happens to break down, well, it is old. It has been going since 2006, and that's old for modern stuff. Even though the Voyager's been going for over 30 years, nowadays we're lucky if we can get stuff into orbit. I know. No, wait. Stick to the script. Okay, I'll read. What do I gotta read now?
Hello, world. Surprising but true. Every day on average. Record snowfall, killer tornadoes, devastating floods. There's no doubt about it. The weather in the USA has been positively wild. But why? Something unexpected is happening on the sun. Like an unruly teenager took advantage of its newfound freedom, and the results were even more disastrous. With global repercussions for climate and weather. What will happen next? Wild weather on Earth and other planets. I am comfortable in saying no one knows for sure what the sun will do next. And therein lies the mystery. It's a puzzle. Heralds of great energy and violence. What you're about to hear might make you feel an uncontrollable urge to dash outside. You might suppose that everything about solar flares would be known. Far from it. Last week, researchers announced that solar flares have been keeping a secret. And it's a big one. We've just learned that some flares are many times stronger than previously thought, producing an extra surge of extreme ultraviolet radiation. The energy in the late phase can exceed the energy of the primary flare by as much as a factor of 4. The extra energy has a big effect on Earth. Extreme ultraviolet wavelengths are particularly good at heating and ionizing Earth's upper atmosphere. SDO was able to make the discovery because of its unique ability to monitor the sun's extreme UV output in high resolution, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. With that kind of scrutiny, it's tough to keep a secret, even one that's 152 years old. Each condition has its own distinct effects on weather. This is a very strange place, but rather an embarrassment of riches. Then they will have a new job, ambassador, and the brainwaves of a young woman in love. The message is, expect the unexpected. Smooth move. Expect the unexpected indeed.
Dedication, America, freedom, French fries. Nope. So yeah, the cameras are broken, or they're gonna break, or we're gonna shut them off. They don't break because they got hot, but just crap.
A seething nest of tangled magnetism more than 15 times wider than Earth itself. On July 12th, the sunspot's magnetic field erupted, producing an X-class solar flare and hurling 1 billion tons of electrified plasma toward our planet. NASA's twin stereo probes and the European Space Agency's Solar and Heliospheric Observatory monitored the CME as it billowed away from the sun. Using those data, analysts at NOAA and NASA successfully predicted the cloud's arrival time. It would take almost 2 full days for the CME to cross the 93 million mile void between Earth and Sun. The CME's impact sharply compressed Earth's magnetosphere, briefly exposing geosynchronous satellites to solar wind plasma. Scientists, government officials, emergency planners, and others converged on Boulder, Colorado for NOAA's Space Weather Workshop, an annual gathering to discuss the perils and probabilities of solar storms. The halls and meeting rooms were abuzz with excitement about an intense solar storm that narrowly missed Earth. The close shave happened almost 2 years ago. On July 23, 2012, a plasma cloud, or CME, rocketed away from the Sun as fast as 3,000 kilometers per second, more than 4 times faster than a typical eruption. The storm tore through Earth orbit, but fortunately, Earth wasn't there. It did, however, hit the Stereo A spacecraft. Researchers have been analyzing the data ever since, and they have concluded that the storm was one of the strongest in recorded history. If it had hit Earth, we would still be picking up the pieces. This storm might have been stronger than the Carrington event itself. Multi-ton transformers fried by such a storm could take years to repair and impact national security. Without NASA's stereo probes, we might never have known the severity of the 2012 superstorm. This shows the value of having space weather buoys located all around the Sun. It also highlights the potency of the Sun even during so-called quiet times. Clearly, even a weak solar cycle can produce a very strong storm. We need to be prepared. This just in. It sounds romantic, but this is hard science.
Newsflash, the metamorphosis has begun.
Honest, integrity, and we are Fukushima. No, I didn't mean to mention Fukushima. Like, I know climate change.
Possibly
Fukushima.
signaling a
Climate
shift in
change.
weather all around our planet. Linking weather and climate more closely than simple geography would suggest is the crazy way they react to ahead. Blowing a something rock solid, swollen pole to pole.
Some of the mystery sources could be clouds of dark matter, something that's never been seen before. Dark matter, an embarrassment of riches. Gold, dark matter. It's tough to keep a secret. An embarrassment of riches. To researchers waiting below. To study how climate change is affecting gold, dark matter. It's tough to keep a secret.